Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. So today is Tuesday, November the 22nd, and it is New York Times Bestseller launch day. I'm so excited. I can hardly believe today has gotten here. It's definitely been a journey, and I'm really, really excited about this day. I have a lot of things written out that I thought I was going to say, but to be honest, I'm losing my words. Anyways, I'll work on it. So welcome to the launch of our New York Times Bestseller Campaign for Mom Magic Mompreneur. This is a very special day for so many of us, and not just myself and the 16 amazing women that are authors in this book, but for moms everywhere and mompreneurs everywhere and women everywhere, because this whole book is about empowering women and empowering moms and really changing the narrative around motherhood and this idea that there's no such thing as just a mom. So here's how this is going to go. I've got about an hour here, and we're going to chat a bit. I'm going to bring in some of the authors that are available to, talk for a bit and introduce themselves and tell you a bit about, why this matters to them and why we are aiming for such a fantastic goal. And yeah, I'd love to hear questions, but I will start by bringing in Dr. Shelley Hipsky because she's here, and I would love for y'all to meet her and hear what she has to say. So, hi.
Hello! I'm so excited about today.
I know.
I'm like jumping out of my skin. I'm so excited. I've got the books. I actually started mailing out books. I'm shipping them to everybody around the world. We've got people that are getting these in Africa and Australia, and it's just like, it's a movement. We're here. It's happening. So exciting.
Yeah, it is. I'm still kind of in the shock and awe.
I feel you, girl. I feel you. But it's so exciting. And like when we hit those like 30 categories with the bestseller on international bestseller on Amazon, I was like, yes. And now we're here on our New York Times Bestseller Day, and this is our big campaign, and we've been just gearing up for this. And Angela, just before you even do anything with the kickoff, I just want to thank you. My gratitude for you being the leader of this just is, it's phenomenal what you've done with this movement. It's just so impressive. And we are all so thankful as the Mom Magic Mompreneurs that you've been a part of this and leading this movement. So thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So I think I have 60 seconds, right?
Go for it.
Okay, so I am Dr. Shelley Hipsky. I am the CEO of Inspiring Lives International, the executive director of the Global Sisterhood. I am the editor-in-chief of Inspiring Lives magazine. I have 14 books, and this is my 14th. And I am so excited. I get to speak around the world. I've spoken at Harvard University and Oxford University in England, and my heart just is so excited about this Mom Magic Mompreneur movement. I am actually going to be leading the summit today. It's 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. today. Go in Facebook and find that Mom Magic group that is in there. If you go to my page or go to Angela's page, I'm sure she's going to have the link there too. And we want to see you there. We want moms all over the world to get filled up with inspiration and empowerment today and every day, because you deserve it, ladies. That's my 60 seconds.
It was amazing. And you came in even under time. Well done. Yeah, so we're going to drop the link to the summit actually below, in the comments below this video across all the platforms, so that anybody who doesn't have it and hasn't signed up can click the link and definitely get in there. It's going to be amazing. We have some of the authors coming, and it's really going to be inspiring. So, and thank you, Shelley, for all of your support throughout this.
You're welcome. I feel so blessed that we were connected, and now we've got these 17 women, and now there's going to be thousands, if not millions of women that their lives will be affected by the Mom Magic Mompreneur movement. And let's do this, ladies. It's go time.
Absolutely. Amazing. Thank you so much, Shelley. I look forward to seeing you at the summit. And having a great week. I'm excited.
Let's do this. Let's do it. Woohoo. Bye-bye.
All right. So that is just one of the amazing authors, Dr. Shelley Hipsky, who is in the Mom Magic Mompreneur book. And one of the many reasons why you should pick up your copy. So to start with, I guess I just wanted to touch a little bit on why would we be, going for New York Times bestseller, right? And it's really interesting because it's probably not for the reasons you think. Yes, New York Times bestseller is an amazing credential and title to have, but for all of us, it's about what it means for the message, what it means for the women that we're impacting, the reach, what it means for mompreneurs everywhere to be able to look to this book and say, enough people thought that, mompreneurs and moms in general and Mom Magic was important, that they bought this book and it hit the New York Times bestseller list. It's really about spreading the message and sharing with, women around the world. As Dr. Shelley was saying, there's women in all continents around the world that are buying this book because we all, as women and mothers, share, so many common feelings and common goals and common fears that, it connects us and it brings us together. And so to have, an entire book and then series about our journey, our struggles, our dreams, our hopes, and our power is this great unifying thing, right? So, I just want to find my notes here because let's be honest, I am kind of drawing a blank this morning, which is rare for me. I normally do not have any problems talking for hours, but I guess in this moment, I'm a little overwhelmed with gratitude and excitement and everything. So thankfully, my fantastic friend and, mentor and publisher and PR manager and woman who has really helped build the confidence that it took to do something like this. And I'll say again, friend, because gosh, I love her. Hannah Levis was kind enough to, help me work through some talking points here. So thank you, Hannah. I couldn't do this without you. To start with, I just want to talk about where the vision of Mom Magic came from. So Mom Magic to me is that thing that we do as moms that it's so hard to put a finger on, but without it, it's almost like the world wouldn't turn, right? It's, creating something out of nothing. It's finding joy in difficult situations. It's, remembering things that most people forget and seeing things that most people don't see. It's noticing, things about our family, friends, children, community that other people overlook. It's, all the stuff we do for our kids. Like what I guess the term Mom Magic for me came from doing things for my kids. Now, I don't know if there's small children that are watching right now, so I won't mention any of those things, but I always say to my husband, I love being the magic. I love being the magic. Because it's kind of the embodiment of that, saying that when you give, the giver gets as much as the person receiving the gift. But to be able to create, wonder and awe and joy for our children and for other people, there's a magic to that. And there's a magic to how moms get all the things done, right? All the things. It's funny. I always joke with my husband. That's why God created moms. Whenever, something happens, and it's because moms have a knack for it, right? It's just something that we do and we don't really think that much of it. And in fact, we often underappreciate it and we take it for granted that we get all this stuff done. And then we undervalue ourselves. And so Mom Magic as a mission is about bringing awareness and appreciation and empowerment to moms and all that they do and the magic that they create. I always kind of say it's meant as a joke, but it's kind of an offhanded remark. But I always say, if we really just wanted world peace, all the moms would just have to say they're not doing anything for a day. I'm pretty sure world peace would happen. And it's meant to be funny, but at the same time, it's not, because that is what moms do around the world. That is what moms do. Is so much that if we all stopped doing everything for one day, everyone would notice. But the thing is, we don't want to, right? Like, I mean, yeah, sure. We have our days. We all have our days when we're like, that's it. I'm done. I'm tired of cleaning up after everybody. I'm tired of doing all the things. I'm tired of being the only one that notices that we're out of mustard, or the toilet paper is running low, or that spot on the floor hasn't been cleaned in 2 weeks and someone spilled juice on it and it wasn't me. And I was leaving it there hoping someone would notice and nobody noticed and I'm tired. We all have those moments. But many of us, it's never enough for us to say I'm done, right? Because it's just not who we are. And there's something magical about that, right? There's something magical about the perseverance and the grit and the strength that it takes to keep going, right? To keep going through the hard times, to, smile for your kids when things are really tough. Because there's something magical about the why that a mother has, their reason for getting up and doing the things. It is a why that is impossible to duplicate, right? And it's not just for mothers that have, birthed children. It's for all mothers that have, whether they have had birthed their own children, chosen to love children through adoption, through, marriage, through, taking on kids when family members have passed away or unable to care for them. All mothers in all capacities have that why. And it drives them in a way that it drives no other. And I guess I really want to showcase that because it's freaking amazing, right? And so many of us take it for granted. And not even take it for granted. So many of us downplay how much we do and the importance of it and just how special we all are, right? So my vision with Mom Magic, the movement, the book series, Mom Magic Mompreneur, the book that is out in paperback today, and please go buy your copy, is to change the narrative around motherhood. This idea that there is ever just a mom, that somehow your worthiness as a mother depends on all of the other things you do, and not the simple fact that you are a human being that chose to be a mom, and you're worthy as you are. And, changing the narrative around this idea that being a mom should somehow be a strike against you when you're pursuing your career, when you're applying for a job, or when you're running for political office, or when you're having children and, there's this insinuation that one might not be enough, or, that 5 is too many. This idea that there's anything to be judged or criticized about being a mom. Changing that narrative, right? Because you want to know what? In my organization, if I need a job done right, on time, high quality, with care, I'm giving it to a mom because I know that she knows how to manage her time, prioritize, and get things done on time. And she's got a bigger why than anybody on this planet. But when a friend of mine was, running for political office, and I thought that this was a great idea for her campaign. Oh my God, let's talk about the fact that she's a mom and she's got this many kids and these are all the things she does. And it'll just show everybody how much of a superhero she is. And the marketing team was like, yeah, I know that, Angela, and you know that, but I don't think society will see it that way. And I was like, what? Yeah, they're going to think that she's too busy and too scattered and doesn't have the right priorities. And I was like, oh, hell no. So, and when it comes to careers, like, why would mothers ever have to choose between a career and having kids or being a mom, or think that choosing to be a mom is somehow a strike against them in their vision, their mission, their dream, their goals, their career path? Right? Why do we need laws that say you can't ask people if they plan to have more children or how old their children are in interviews, because it's viewed as a negative and may potentially be a strike against them? What if that was a positive? Right? What if people understood and respected what it meant to be a mom and how powerful that is? And what if we as mothers understood how powerful we are and used that power for good? Right? Imagine what that could do for the world. And so I guess that's the vision behind Mom Magic, right? I guess that's, and it came from this idea that I wanted to contribute in some small way to leaving the world better than I found it. And that's the way that spoke to my heart. So, and what has been the biggest blessing of all of this is finding out how many of you feel the same and how many of you lined up behind this cause. I mean, there's the 16 co-authors that joined me and committed to this and have worked so hard, and for some learned so many new things, and because they believed in the vision, right? And then there's the people that supported us and pre-ordered our books and bought the ebooks on Amazon and shared our content and talked about it and promoted it and supported us. I mean, I've got all the people in my family, my husband who, picks me up when I'm a puddle on the floor, and my mom who helps in every way she can, and my sister, and, Kat, who is my assistant and helps me with my kids, and Heather and April and my dear amazing women at She Rises Studios that created this with me, and believed in me when I didn't even know if I believed in myself, and beyond that, right? All the ripples beyond that. So what is my mom magic? That's a great question, because I too struggle with appreciating my own magic. My mom magic is my ability to believe in what's possible and to see the possibility and live in it and believe that it can be done and see the best in people all the time and know that there's not bad people, there's bad behavior, right? And believe it and forgive and believe that it's possible, and not just for me, but for everyone, that it is possible. I guess that's my magic, and teaching that to my kids. And I guess my mom magic is living in the world of possibilities and not being afraid to be there, right? So, and I'm resilient, I'm persistent, and a little bit obnoxious in the morning because I'm so freaking peppy, but it's good. It's good. So I guess I kind of tied into the movement, but to expand on it a bit more, this movement, this Mom Magic movement, starting with Mom Magic Mompreneur, is all about empowering and inspiring and elevating moms around the world and helping them stand in their power and changing the narrative around motherhood so that no one ever has to hang their head in shame and say, I'm just a mom, because there's no such thing as just a mom, right? Whether you're a mom of 1, a mom of 5, a stay-at-home mom, a work-from-home mom, a work-out-of-the-home mom, a homeschool mom, a pair of moms, an adopted mom, a stepmom, any mom, a mom with a side hustle, a mom with a full-time job, a mom with a dream, a mom with a hobby, a mom with anything. a vegan mom, a paleo mom, and any kind of mom, a mom that really likes ice cream like me. But there's no such thing as just a mom, right? It's not a shame statement. And I want to change that. And it is intended to help moms and future generations of moms around the world, right? Reclaim their power, remember who they are, and not be afraid to shine, right? Because we don't negatively impact others by shining our brightest. We negatively impact others by dulling our light, right? When we shine our brightest, we give other people permission to shine too, and we show them that it's possible. And so, Mom Magic Mompreneur and the Mom Magic movement and these amazing women that have signed up to make this happen, right? They're all willing to shine as bright as possible to show other women that it's possible. Because we all do better together, right? And that is a mantra that was taught to me by my friend and colleague and publisher, Hannah. Collaboration over competition, right? Collaboration is based in abundance and possibility. Competition is based in lack and limit. And when we work together, we all do better, right? There's enough for all of us and more. So, and women have a knack for that. We do. When we get away from this box that's been created where, there's these limited spaces and privileges that we as women around the world are allowed to have, then we open up to this idea that we don't need to compete. There's enough for all of us. And in fact, when we work together, we all do better. And that's what is beautiful about anthologies is it's a collection of women that come together and work together and find a way, right? And it is not perfect because we're also very different. But we work at it and we talk about it and we find a way. And then in the end, we get this beautiful creation, right? And so empowering women empowers our future. Empowering moms creates a better future, right? Melinda Gates said it best. If you want to empower a community, empower the mothers. Because that's how change happens. And so this movement, Mom Magic, is about creating positive change and empowering the most powerful change makers in the world to do that. And now I'm so excited because I'm going to bring on another co-author, my dear sweet friend, stylist, and business bestie, all the way from Italy, originally from Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Miss Tracy Jeske.
Ciao tutti. Hello, beautiful. Ciao, Bella.
Hi.
Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
So are you excited?
I'm super excited. This is so amazing. Like literally, I had to wait until afternoon here. You guys at least got up this morning and bam, you're right in here. Me, I'm like, oh my God, I have to wait all day to get in. But we're here.
Yeah, that's true. You and then our ladies in the Southern Hemisphere as well. So tell everybody a little bit about how you've enjoyed the process.
The journey of writing this book, my love. Yes. The journey of writing this book was something that, I wanted to be really honest with people and tell a little bit about me before I became a mom and what I went through, and then how becoming a mom and wanting to change for myself to be a better mom to my kids. It wasn't easy. It hit certain buttons inside of me and certain parts of me that, it's not easy to go back and remember certain moments in your life that aren't, so gloriful and so beautiful and so wonderful. It's always nice to remember the wonderful things in your life, but the harder parts when you get over, like I talk about an eating disorder that I had for 20 years and that I had when I was pregnant with my first son. And, the consequences on him. it wasn't easy because I feel guilty. And I think it's also something that no one in my family really knows. I kept it even hidden when I was pregnant. So yeah, it was freeing for me because I finally got it out on paper. It was scary because, to be honest and to be that transparent, because, as a stylist, I'm very much, you see me, I'm pink, everything's perfect. It seems everything's wonderful, but behind the scenes, we all have our story and our mess is our message. And if I can help just even one woman out there struggling, with guilt, with shame, with embarrassment, with an eating disorder, everything that goes around it that we know, then you know what? I've done my job. Help one person every day. Hope.
I love that. And I love your chapter. And I think it is such a powerful part of the book because so many of us, all of us, I would venture to say every mom out there has a story that brings them shame, has an experience that if they could, they would erase it. And so for you to be so strong and brave and share that, it normalizes it for them, right? It makes it less shameful because they're like, oh, wait a minute, she did too.
Yeah.
And when we can start to break down that barrier of shame around each and every one of us, that's when we can open up and start to, embrace our shadows and do what you've done and used it to power growth and change. And now look at you. Now you're on fire.
Yeah. And, I think it's also when you're a mom and you love your kids like you do as much as I do, and they are your world to you, to know that you did something that could have hurt them before they were born. I think that is something that I've had to ask forgiveness for, to see my son in an incubator almost not surviving because he was literally starving to death inside of me. It's something that I had to go through a lot to ask for forgiveness and to forgive myself, not to have God forgive me because I know he forgave me. But I think the biggest struggle was forgiving myself. And, even for my son, he's 21, he's healthy, he's wonderful, he's an amazing guy, he's had no side effects. But even for him, and I think that even made me as a mother even more loving and more, because he's my miracle baby. They both are miracle children, both of my kids. So for me, that even made me being a mom even more special, I think, in the end, because I almost, when you almost lose something and you realize how important that is to you, and you just pray night and day that nothing ever happens, that when you get that second chance, wow, you don't miss anything, like literally.
You're absolutely right. And I think an important message there too, though, is that you found a way to forgive yourself, right? And it's that hope that, for other moms out there that maybe are struggling with similar, a similar situation or a similar feeling.
Well, yeah, because also you, hon, I mean, you saw your children in incubators.
Absolutely. My babies came out way too early in women's breathing.
Not because of you, but mine was because of me. That's but I mean, it is what it like. I mean, I just felt like God.
But regardless of why they come out, when you see them in that way, like even for me, I was like, what did I do wrong? Why couldn't I just keep them there, right? But the message of hope that you can forgive yourself, for someone who's struggling with that kind of shame right now, is very powerful, and I think that's very important. And I'm grateful that you were willing and able to share that. So thank you.
I'm grateful to you for giving me that space. I'm really grateful. This book rocks. All the women in this book are amazing. Incredible.
Absolutely.
Incredible.
Absolutely. Awesome.
All
and
right.
so what is one thing that you're most proud of today?
Oh, wow. There's so many things I'm proud of. So many things I'm proud of. I'm proud of, first of all, being the mom that I am to my children, and to be, be such a strong influence on them, to leave them a legacy, to also to, my daughter, my son, to know, to go after their dreams, no matter what. It doesn't matter what age you are, how young you are, how old you are, you can do and have and be what you want. You don't have to follow the status quo. You don't have to go to university. You don't, if you want to, it's fine, but you can do what you want. And I'm just proud of where I am in my life right now. I'm proud of myself for showing up every day in the good, the bad, the wonderful, the ugly, and just continuing and taking those steps every day to plant seeds. Just like I said, to help one person every day. Hope is my big thing, and that's what that's what I love to do. And my styling business is my new baby. My kids are older now, so it's like it's something I love to do and to give back. And pink, I'm proud of my pink. I'm showing it off.
Love it. Love it. I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of you for all of this.
Well, thank you for
showing up live with me today.
Of course. I would have missed this. This is huge. This is huge. Like, oh my God, this is amazing. And I love how you look today, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love that top on you.
I was questioning it with the color of my hair today, but that's okay.
No, it goes well. It works. It does. It definitely works.
This is why everybody needs a stylist.
It's like all the accessories too. Like, this girl would not wear a necklace before I met her. Now we've got necklaces, earrings on. Have you got your bracelets on too? You got your crystals on? Yeah, look at that. Like, literally, you are a queen. Thank
you. Amazing. Tracy, thank you so much. And thank you for coming today and for being a part of this and for being
for the world.
Such an amazing friend and support as well.
Thank you. Ciao tutti. Have a great day, babe.
You too. I love Tracy. And yes, Tracy is the reason I wear jewelry now. Okay. So how can you get the most out of, Mom Magic Mompreneur this week, our New York Times Bestseller Campaign week? How can you support us? Let me answer all those questions. So today is the kickoff for our New York Times Bestseller Campaign. So you're going to see a lot of links and promotions. If you share them with your family, share them with your friends, share them with the people you don't really like, but still think that they would buy it. And so you're willing to share with them, share with everybody. Buy a copy of the book. If you pre-ordered it, amazing. Buy a copy for someone you love. This is a great gift. Mom Magic Mompreneur is an amazing gift for, the moms in your life, the aspiring entrepreneurs in your life, the, women in your life. It's a great book for the men in your life that could maybe use some insight, right? I don't know. I don't know many that I don't think my husband would read it. He'd read it just to be nice to me, but it is a great gift for, for women this holiday season, especially. So buy your copy, share it with your family and friends. How can you get the most out of all of this? Well, first of all, we have a special limited time offer that we are giving to everyone that buys the book this week. It is a gift from all the authors that includes a collection of, courses and, PDFs and, amazing opportunities. And I can share more information about that. But we're just putting the finishing touches on it. So it will be coming out to everybody starting on Friday. And, it's over $13,000 in value that we're giving to everyone that buys a book. And if you buy it for someone else, you can gift it to the person that you buy the book for. We also have the Mom Magic Mompreneur Summit that's happening today at 11 that was organized by Dr. Shelley Hipsky. As she mentioned, come attend. You'll get to hear from some of the authors. It'll be inspiring, it'll be empowering, and it will be an amazing opportunity. And it's free. So you just get to come, right? Who doesn't love free? And then throughout the week, we are going to have, interviews with more of the authors. We are going to be talking with real moms. Not that the authors aren't real moms, but other moms about, what Mom Magic means to them and why it's important. And, why they are so excited and thrilled about being a mom and having their very own personal brand of Mom Magic. So I'm just going to check my notes here and make sure that I haven't left anything out. I think I'm good, but just to, one other thing. So this Mom Magic Mompreneur is the launch of a series, right? So there are 5 more books coming out in the Mom Magic series. There's Mom Magic Mompreneur, which get your paperback today. Help us hit that New York Times bestseller list. That would be amazing. There's Mom Magic Moms for Change, which comes out in February of 2023. That one is all about moms that are advocating or working towards change in the world, whether it's for themselves, their children, their community, the world, the environment, anything. Just moms that are trying to have a positive impact. And then there's Mom Magic Moms in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, where we will be showcasing moms that are working and leading the way and paving the way in what is typically a male-dominated industry. And then after that, we've got 3 more that will be coming out. So if you want to be a part of the Mom Magic series, just hit me up. There's co-author opportunities in each of the 5 books that will be coming out over the next 18 months. And I would love to talk to you about it. If you have questions about, how to work with one of the authors or how to get in touch with them, let me know. I can definitely put you in touch, or, you can find them through like all of my social. We're all connected. So, but if, you don't want to search, hit me up or get a copy of the book, because all of the author's contact information is at the beginning of each of their chapters. If you'd like to be a part of the Mom Magic movement, I would love to have you. Let me know. And, let's keep going. Let's spread the word. Let's change the narrative around what it means to be a mom, and that there is no such thing as just a mom, and empower, inspire, and support moms around the world. So that's all for me for now. When you come to the summit, you will see me again. I will be there. And yeah, I'm excited, and I'm beyond grateful for this entire process, and for everyone that has been a part of it and that continues to be a part of it. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And let's get on the New York Times bestseller list. Here we go, guys. Buy your book.